And you can't hear me because I was on
Well, I
mute.
can hear you.
I don't know what happened there. I don't know what the heck.
I know we're on, but
What is it?
I know we're on. I don't know if you want to go through and promote us again, but we're hearing you now, Tony.
Yeah, we can hear you now. What a way to start here with nothing going on here, no sound. I guess I don't know how it went to. I must have hit it by accident because I usually
I
am
think
pretty
it was
good
when
at
you were
that.
changing the title on the intro page.
Maybe so when you lost my sound, but anyway, we got everybody here, and let's get this one underway. Let's go ahead, and everybody wants the picks. You know, I lost the opportunity to promo. I was on.
We got a great website. Go to
That's right.
TonySpace.com.
That's right. Go to TonySpace.com and check it out there. Let's get this one underway. We'll go
Or
ahead
you
and
get Ramon on the leaderboard.
yeah, check out Ramon on leaderboard number 1, number 2 in
My
NFL,
one day. My one day. There it is.
and Mindy 3-0 in baseball, so she's on fire in
Right.
baseball. So let's bring Mindy on first because she went 3-0. So Mindy, how's it go? We got this thing reset. I knew something was wrong when I missed my workout this morning because I've been so behind and stuff. So that's what usually happens. Mindy, what's happening?
Yeah, it just a little bit out of sorts throws you all the way off, right?
Oh yeah, I mean the soccer show I could tell I was stumbling and bumbling, and this one I fumbled the football right off the first snap, so that's how it rolls. So I've got to get to the gym sometime today if I can. I got about 21. I got like 21. I left 21 videos to do in college football today. That was a problem. Waking up knowing that I had that much work, I didn't do enough work during the week. So and one night out can really put you behind. That's really what's good. I should have went to that
It
preseason
limits
game.
your partying.
And then going to the lazy dog afterwards and getting home at 2 a.m. was probably not a smart thing either. Anyway, here we go with Mindy.
You have to live a little, Tony. You
I
have
had to live a little bit, but it puts me behind a lot. That's the problem. Especially once we get to October, it's a little better because this is too much. 15 games in baseball a day with all this other stuff makes it tough. But I got a shower in today. I didn't get the shower in yesterday. But anyway, here we go. 7 Eastern time. We got the Guardians here to host the Royals. We got the Guardians minus 135, total of 7.
Yeah, so we got Brady Singer here on the mound for those Royals, 10-5, 2.99 ERA, 144 Ks. But yet those, Royals, they're losers of their last 4 of 5. But Singer, he has only had, 3 earned runs given up to, to this Cleveland team this year. He's won his last 12 of 15 starts. Plus you get a little bit of value here today with the Royals. And then, if you take a look at, him specifically, again, versus those Guardians, he's 3-0 in his September starts at a 1.38 ERA and 2-0 with a 4.25 ERA in 8 games. So he's been doing pretty well this season, kind of the bright and shiny spot for this Royals team. Then you have Savali on the mound for the Guardians. He's 3-6, 5.19 ERA with 84 Ks. Those Guardians are winners of the last 4 of 5. He hasn't been too bad really since he's come off the IL. He's had nice starts versus the Sox and the Rangers. He's 0-0, no decision in his 2 starts versus the Royals this year. But he is 0-1 with a 4.61 ERA versus the Royals over his career. So for me, I kind of take a look at, KC doesn't necessarily want to finish, in the cellar this season. And then, you have this Guardians team that, they've already clinched a spot, may not be playing all of their regular squad. I think it's a kind of a nice spot here for Brady Singer and to get a little bit of value with the Royals today. I'm going to take them with the money line here, plus 110.
All right, Mindy here, going to go here with the Royals here at minus 110. And as you may wonder, boy, it's such a short number here, 115 here on the Royals. But, as you mentioned, that the Cleveland Guardians have already clinched the division. And whoever had won this division, the Central there, they were going to play in the wild card round. So that is the concern here for Cleveland. There's really nothing to play for. And when you go back and when these managers go back and look at the postseason schedule, there isn't a whole lot of time off. They've got to cram these games in because of the lockout. And they're gonna finish. They will finish the World Series in November. The question: will it be November 2nd or will it be November 6th? So and again, there's only one day off in the in that 7-game series here in the LCS series, and even the division series. There isn't a lot of time off. So you're looking at a lot of games crammed here in these postseason. So I think you got a little worried about your players. Maybe give them the rest now because there isn't going to be time to rest during the postseason.
Yeah, I mean, I think they may want to focus a little bit more on their health. That's kind of the reason why I'm, leaning to the Royals here, because the Guardians. I don't know, they do lead the AL with 29 walk-off victories, so that always concerns me. It's a cold day. I think it's not going to get more than 60 degrees. I think both of these pitchers will hold them down, so I kind of worry it's going to be one of those 2-2 games going into the bottom, and the Royals. You'll just have to kind of cross your fingers here. So again, that's why it's one of those free plays for me today. I would hope the Royals would get a little bit better value, because that minus 125, it kind of scares me, because I don't know, is it you're baiting, people to jump on, the Guardians, when I think they should be favored at more like a minus 150, or is it, that they're truly going to come out and play everyone today and stomp the Royals in the last inning. So I'm rooting for Brady Singer here. I'm also a little bit of a homer here. I'm a Royals fan, so I think they're going to go ahead and keep it close. Give them a run for their money. And again, like I said, Brady Singer is the bright, shiny spot on the hill for him this season. I'm going to look for him and his 2-0 record versus the Guardians this season to pull through for us.
Yeah, I think it's a little hard to ask a veteran, everyday player to come off the bench and pinch hit. I don't see that too much here. I saw them with the Dodgers. They were using their minor leaguers in those late inning situations. So I think that's probably what you'll see here if we get that point. It's tough, because if you're going to pinch it, then you got to go a few innings earlier into the batting cage and start warming up. So it's not just get off the bench and hit; it's warm up and stuff. So I can just see that fact. I can just see the minor leaguers will be those guys in a pinch hitting role. The Royals plus 115 here against the Guardians. This one will have a start time here of 7 Eastern time. Right, Mindy, let's take a look over at Tony'sPicks.com here. Coming off a good day here from On the Diamond here for Thursday. Tonight we have a lot of action here. We have 2 games going on right now from baseball. This is game 1 of the doubleheader with the Phillies and Nationals. That gives us 14 games left on the card. A 5-game card here from college football. I like this for Friday. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, so I'm looking to be in some action here in the second game of the Phillies game 2. So if you're interested in a pick, you can catch me over at Tony'sPicks.com if you're interested in that game or others. I do have a 3-pack available for you. Plus, I'm pretty sure Tony went over that we had some $15 best bets over there in Major League Baseball as well. So it's a good day to pick up one of those packages also. It's a really nice price. You can use the promo code, even get a couple more bucks off of that, and be able to go ahead and increase that bankroll here right before the weekend, when we know you're going to have a lot of action going in. So again, this is a great time to get an even better return. You're only paying maybe $5 per game here if you go ahead and get us on a shorter term, or a longer term pass. So like a 3-day pass, or a 7-day pass, or a 30-day pass. Or if you're just interested in college football, you can just go ahead and get a season-long college football pass as well. So sometimes it's nice to be able to find consensus with a handicapper that you trust, in order to go ahead and get the biggest bang for your buck here over the weekend. So I'm trying to narrow down here still a little bit for college football. So far I don't have any plays, but looking forward to the weekend.
That's right, guys. Again, board here with Mindy over at Tony's Picks. You see the good results here from yesterday's baseball. She does have action up there right now for $15 best bet guaranteed play from baseball. You can get on board with that right now over at Tony'sPicks.com. As well as the long-term passes. Here we are on a Friday. Probably a good time to get that 3-day all sports pass. You get all of Mindy's plays for 3 days. That include all her baseball as well as college football. Big college football card tonight, one for tomorrow. NFL as well will be in action for Sunday, so that 3-day pass is the way to go. She also has longer term passes. You want to go 7 days or stretch it out to 30 days, you can do that. But whatever you do, use this promo code TonyT at checkout and you'll save 20% off. You can access Mindy's page by clicking the link in the description. Click the All Cappers tab and get signed up. Of course, you can use that promo code in any of the passes. If you want to bundle up the individual plays, get the best bet, get the $15 plays, you can do that as well. The promo code TonyT at checkout. Again, access the page. Follow the link below on the All Cappers tab at the site. You'll find her there and get signed up. All right, Mindy, we also put together a Twitter account for you over at Tony6Mindy. And you guys, after your day off from the show, you come back on Saturday here with the morning steam.
Yeah, I mean, Tony, I feel like, I'm betraying you. I got to sleep in a little bit today, and you've gone on 0 sleep here. But yeah, you can find me at Tony's Picks Mindy, where you can go ahead and give me a follow. There will be an extra Major League Baseball game and college football game over there if you take a look at Tony's Picks Twitter with Tony's Picks Mindy. Give me a follow and then go ahead and click on the notifications button so you get every time I make a free play. And there's lots of those, so you don't want to miss out. And then you can find me and Ramon on the morning show, The Morning Steam, where we give you all of the rundown of usually almost every game on the card. We're running a little bit behind this week too, so we'll probably give you the highlights of the late window of games starting around 5 p.m. Central Time. So yeah, we're excited to get going with that. Always look forward to folks coming into the chat room, giving us their picks, their questions. It's a nice little banter that we got going. So yeah, tell your friends about us, The Morning Steam. Find us on Tony's Picks. We're live. We go off early, so you get the best plays of the day. We get the latest line movements, injury report, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, give us a follow tomorrow.
Yeah, follow tomorrow here, Morning Team here on Tony's Picks YouTube channel, as well as the Twitter account. So check out Mindy and Ramon there. And of course, there are some archive shows up there as well. There's some college football there, I think, for Friday as well. So go check the archive show for that as well and take a listen. All right, Mindy, great having you on the show. Keep up that great work. We'll talk with you again on Monday.
All right, thanks so much.
You got it. Mindy Hahn here on Game Day Picks. Guys are with you here, Game Day Picks, Monday through Friday here at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and set those notifications. We want you guys live with us so you get the best numbers when we give you the picks here on the show. All right, let's continue on here with Game Day Picks. Let's go ahead and welcome in Ramon Scott. You'll find him over at Tony'sPicks.com. Number 2 unit producer over in the NFL. Saw that he had a winning day yesterday on that Thursday night football game. We'll bring in Ramon right now. Ramon, what's happening?
Yeah, Tony's a bummer to see what happened to Tua. Don't want to say we capitalize on that certainly, but a lot of questions surrounding that. But let's move on. Hey man, nobody's gonna. Tony works hard. Everybody. I mean, I was glad when he was at the hockey game the other night, even if he had a few cold ones at the end. I mean, Tony, you deserve it, man. I don't care. I'm not gonna blame that on the fact that you couldn't take off the mute button. Come on.
That's right. Exactly.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
Have some enjoyment there, no doubt. All right, here we go, Ramon. Tonight, 9:38 Eastern Time. The Angels here to host the Rangers. Angels minus 165, total of 8.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just want to talk about Shohei Ohtani last night, really, but I'll talk about this game. I mean, that was awesome, man. There's a little bit of storyline that still ties into this game with Shohei's. He almost had a hold my beer moment for Aaron Judge there, but didn't quite get there. But certainly was exciting the way he does. I mean, we had no hitter alerts this year, but I mean, with hit, it's just more exciting. So, but let's get into this one tonight with Texas and the Angels with Glenn Otto going up against Reed Detmers. Otto, 4.81 ERA in his last 5 starts. He's got a 6.5 ERA in his career against the Angels, giving up 5 runs in 10 innings so far this year against them. The Rangers have gone over in 9 of their last 15 games. Meanwhile, for Detmers, got a 5.4 ERA in his last 3 starts and a 6.75 ERA in his career against Texas this year against Texas, actually, in 4 starts. So these guys have gotten beat up a little bit. My caution for not making this a premium, other than being the end of the season and tailing down a little bit, is also the fact that the Angels will have some inexperienced hitters in there. Now, they will have some guys, hopefully. I don't know, Ohtani, maybe. We haven't seen yet. Maybe he'll get the day off. Maybe he earned it. But right now, I'm expecting him in there. And Trout and Rengifo, I think, might be well-suited in this lineup against Otto. But also watch for some of these young guys on the Angels. I want to see what they continue to do. Livan Soto, he's been kind of a hit machine so far for the Angels, looking pretty good. And I would think Stassi, who was awesome last night in catching Ohtani with his defense as well, may get the night off, and maybe we'll get to see Logan O'Happ again. He's the former Phillies that came over in the late season trade with the Phils. I mean, he was playing, he had 11 home runs with I just got to say it on your show, Tony, with the Rocket City Trash Pandas this year, 11 home runs. So look for some of these Angels, maybe get a chance tonight. Younger lineup, I think we're going to see it in there right now. And hope you can still hear me. It looks like I got a little lag here, but I do like some of the Texas bats as well. Certainly like the Texas bats, I think, against Simeon. Lowe will be a hot bat tonight, I would think. Semien, Garcia. Josh Jung is a guy to look out for the Rangers tonight. Now, Seager, he's definitely going to be questionable. He's got a forearm injury. Not sure that he's going to be in there. That also kind of prevents me maybe from making this a premium. And the fact that the total's at 8 when I maybe was looking for a 7.5 tonight. So we're going to go over, Tony. Texas 23-11 to the over on the road against sub 500 teams this year. Generally, the trends of these two teams are a little bit under, but playing out the string here, I'm going over tonight with these teams. The series, only 4 of the last 18 meetings have gone over. So even though generally right now these teams seem to be trending under, I'm going to take over tonight, especially after last night's near no-hitter by Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, near no hitter for Shohei. Of course, Detmer's on the mound. ERA approaching 4. You probably would like to keep that under 4 because that would look nice during the post off season here. Of course, we just saw that wild game the Rangers had last night here with Seattle, with a 10-9 game.
Yeah, definitely plenty of runs there. And again, like I said, no Seager. That hurts a little bit. But look, I mean, Nathaniel Lowe right now, he's the guy I think to look for tonight. And Josh Jung is a player to keep your eye on. He's got a pretty high expected slugging right now with some of his peripheral numbers. So I think, look, West Coast game, I get it. But with these pitchers right now, Otto's got a subpar K rate. I mean, there's no doubt about that. So I see contact there as well. And, we know Detmers has had some standout moments this year, but he seems to be getting a little wary towards the end of the season here. His numbers the last couple of weeks or so, pretty definitely subpar.
All right, Ramon here on the Rangers Angels over a total of 8. This one have a start time of 9:38 Eastern time. All right, Ramon, let's take a look over at Tony'sPicks.com for tonight's action. Great results here in the NFL. 1,083 units of profit, all documented over at Tony'sPicks.com. We will have 14 games remain here on the card here for tonight's baseball, 5 from college football. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Right now I'm featuring a 3-pack Tony in college football, 3 games tonight for $30. That's my featured package at Tony'sPicks.com. But trying to get something together in baseball, but I'm not just so sure right now with this card. There's some, a few important games, certainly lots of non-important games. So really, I think kind of getting, went kind of heavy last night, had a winning night, but I don't know about tonight. Maybe the focus shifts a little bit as we get towards the postseason. You talked about it. It's going to be some good games. I think, you know what, Tony? You talk about the teams that are really excelling, but volatility could be high in the postseason. It might open up for one of those other teams. No disrespect to those favorites in blue, but, they are the team to beat. But maybe with the rest of the field, we could see something, as you talked about, mashing these games together. Teams have to be healthy as they go along. But I'm featuring that 3-pack in college football tonight as my main package. Our 3-packs over there, we got it on a tab now. I think it's the most popular product really that the site has, is getting a 3-pack of games, and we have a little tab on the homepage now. You tried to show us, but you'll find it on there, and my 3-pack is up there right now for tonight's college football card. If you like sports, Tony, right now, I know 2 of the seasons are in preseason, but we had that basketball game early in the morning. I was up watching the Warriors from Japan, and you got them all 4. I mean, everybody says, "Oh, I like when all 4 sports are together." Well, kind of have that right now for a few more weeks, so enjoy it. And I'll be rolling in college football this weekend. Big card coming up, and I will have a lot of action tomorrow. Maybe upwards of 10 to a dozen plays on this card. So be on the lookout for that. And if you're going to be reasonably priced as well. I'm starting a little bit of a roll here and going to attack the card tomorrow. Really like the college card. We're going to be in action from, no doubt about it, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific, all the way up until those West Coast games at night. It runs pretty late tomorrow, so I'll have you in action all day. Come on over to Tony'sPicks.com. Grab my 3-day package right now. my Friday night card with those 3 games. Get a ton of action on Saturday right through to NFL Sunday, where, well, there you see it, number 2 on the site, coming off the win last night with the Bengals. So really going to have a great weekend, no doubt about it.
That's right, guys. Got a board with Ramon Scott over at Tony's Picks. You see the results here. 1,083 units of profit in the NFL. That is all documented on the board tonight. 3-pack from Ramon from college football. So get on board right now with it. Guaranteed profit guarantee means it must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credited back into your account. That's what profit guarantee means. Also, long-term passes up there from Ramon. Here we are on a Friday. You may consider the weekend action here. So you can get a 3-pack from Ramon. Get all of his premium plays for 3 days. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday would include all his college football. Of course, we got the games tonight. We got the games Saturday. And if he's in action with the 2 games on Sunday, that will also be part of the pass. We got an FCS game with the games from Florida, state of Florida on Sunday. There are 2 games that we know of right now that have been moved. So that would also be part of the 3-pack, as well as Ramon's NFL here on Sunday. So you can see the numbers have been outstanding in NFL. All the basic for the weekend with that 3-day all sports pass. Of course, Ramon also has longer term passes, the 1-year pass, the 1-month pass. Of course, the 1-month pass will include, of course, all the baseball, all the football. Don't forget the baseball postseason. This will lead you right up to the beginning of the World Series when you get that 1-month pass. Also, the NHL. Ramon had a monster NHL season, had a monster NBA season. That's also in play here when you get the 1-month all sports pass. So get on board here with Ramon Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. Get signed up to one of his long-term passes and use that promo code. We're going to save you 20% off right now when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access Ramon's page by clicking the link in the description. Then click the All Cappers tab and go ahead and get signed up. All right, Ramon, we've also put together a Twitter account for you over at Tony6Ramon, and you guys are back at it tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time with the morning steam.
Yeah, going to knock out as many games as we can in just maybe an hour or so, and go over to Tony's Picks Ramon. My pick tonight on Tony's Picks Ramon is in the Canadian Football League. Going to have a play. There's a 2-game card in the CFL, and also may come with a premium there. But I just ended up with the one free play at this point. The other ones had a pretty big move, so it kind of worries me there. So both games have had big move on side and total, so it doesn't necessarily clue you in on what I might be thinking, but my free play, I can tell you, is in the Saskatchewan-Winnipeg game. So log on to Tony's Picks Ramon and pick up a free winner tonight in the CFL. Follow all of our handicappers on the Tony's Picks YouTube, the Tony's Picks Twitter accounts, and yes, I'll be with Mindy tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. We're going to have a lot of college football, may touch on some baseball, but really with the card as exciting as it is tomorrow, we start to roll more into conference play, some really, really good matchups I think people are looking forward to. So we'll be talking about those and giving out lots of free winners. So stop by there if you can live. If not, you still have, 3 hours to tune in before the card gets rolling, and our plays will probably be good throughout the day. So, you could be sitting there in the middle of the card and you go back and see the video of our plays. And of course, Tony, your videos are up there as well. We got plenty of coverage of college football at Tony'sPicks.com.
That's right, guys. Check out Ramon and Mindy, the morning steam at 9 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Lots of college football up there, some baseball. So, guys, get up on the show here. Check it out. Like, subscribe, set notifications. So when they go live, you get notified that they're live. So you can be live with them. Get those best numbers there on the show. All right, Ramon, as always, great having you show. Keep up that great work. We'll talk with you again on Monday.
Yep, appreciate you, Tony. And yeah, you mentioned the weather down there. We're thinking about everybody. We know we got lots of viewers down there in Florida, in the Southeast, in the Carolinas. We're thinking about you. Good luck to you, and let's hope we get those football games off.
Let's get the football games indeed. Ramon Scott here on Game Day Picks. Hey, guys, we're with you at Game Day Picks here Monday through Friday here at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications. We want you guys to be live with us. You get the picks, and of course, you get the best numbers when you play them. So check us out here on the Game Day Pick Show and set notifications. All right, let's continue on here with the show. It's now time for my picks. So let me put up my game card for you right now. We're going to be looking at this college football game tonight between UCLA and Washington. We've seen that Washington, a road favorite here of -3. The total sitting here at 66. I'll be looking at the total in this one, but total's been ticking up here all day, under 66. And I would tell you, even if you wait, you may even get an even better number. But I don't know. We'll see. There may be some buyback on this one. It's gone up considerably here on my live line right now. Now, we know Washington's 4-0. They had a nice home win to Stanford. Really good offensive performance behind Michael Penix, that transfer from Indiana. Remember, he's had a history of injury issues. Those 2 ACL surgeries. UCLA 4-0. Nice road win against a bad Colorado team. But I'm going to be looking at the under. And we have 2 pretty good defenses, right? UCLA giving up just 301 yards a game. Washington 302. And here's another thing. This is the Huskies' first true road game of the season. And from my recollection of Penix, he wasn't really a good quarterback on the road. I'm not saying he won't be, but I just wasn't appreciative of his work on the road in his days in the Big Ten. Those were some tough teams he could win on the road against. But this will be a big test for him going into UCLA here in their first road game. And of course, UCLA, again, not the toughest schedule. They've played pretty much an easy schedule this year, and this is going to be their first real defense they're going to face. So I've got some concerns here. How will Washington's offense face in their first road chore here against a UCLA team that's playing pretty good defense right now? We'll see it later. We'll see how it rolls. And then the question I also have is, how will UCLA handle a good team, a good defensive team? So there's 2 question marks on 2 off. Hey, one offense can have a good day, one cannot, and we'll still get that total under because it's a high one. We're going under 65 here with the Washington and UCLA. All right, guys, so check me out over at TonySpicks.com. I also have a 3-pack up there right now. I have my best bet here from Major League Baseball, which hit yesterday. Speaking of Ohtani, I was on the under there with the Angels and the Oakland Athletics, so I hit that one. I also have my 2 best bets from college football for Friday, so I have that in a 3-pack. I also have my $15 pick. Now I bundle that with my 3-pack. So if you're looking for my 3-pack, you can get it as a standalone, or it's also included in my 3-pack today. So check it out over at TonySpicks.com. Also, I have the longer term passes, your best value 3, 7, or 30-day all sports pass. You get all my pre and plays for that time period you select. When you go to my handicapper page and make that purchase, and don't forget that promo code, you can save 20% off all pre and pick packages when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access my page by clicking the link in the description. Click the All Cappers tab to get signed up. Of course, you can use it on any of the passes. You can use it on my 3-day pass. You can use it by individual plays on the pick ticker, or you could buy my best bet. You can buy Mindy's best bet. You can buy Ramon's best bet, and you could use the 20% off all at once. So you can do that as well on the side. All right, let's continue on here with the show. It is now time to recap the game. So let's go to the show recap. We started off here with Mindy. She liked the Royals plus 115 here against the Guardians. And let's see if we can get a better number than that. Well, actually, let's start with Mike since I'm already on the college football page, right? So let me take a look here. We looked at 66 here with UCLA and Washington. Let's see if we can do better. Well, I'm seeing 66s in some of the sharpest offshore places. I'm seeing 66 on the Vegas Strip. I'm showing 65.5 on the Strip on 2 popular offshore online sports books, the illegalized ones, 65.5. A lot of offshore still 65.5. Now, some of these regional books in the U.S. have 66, so it depends on where you live. I'm seeing 2 regional books right now at 66, and a third one. So a third one at 66. So if you're not one of the name brand users, a couple of the regional legal online books have 66. I see them in 3 places there with the 66. So there's and offshore as well. So be sure to check out that number. Okay, let's get to the baseball now. And in baseball, we had Mindy here with Royals plus 115 against the Guardians. Let's see what we can do there. Is there a better number there? Let's see where it is here. Here we go. Guardians and Royals. And we sit here at plus 115 here with the Royals. And we are seeing here in the marketplace right now, we're seeing a plus 123 in one of the sharpest books. We're seeing 124 in the Vegas Strip property, 125 on a Vegas Strip property. So we're seeing some better numbers now in the Vegas Strips right now for that one, as well as, let's see, the 2 popular online sports books. I'm showing here a plus 115 and plus 118 there with the Royals, so you can get a better number there as well, going with the online sports books, the popular ones off in the U.S. as well. Some online, I assume some offshore here at plus 120, plus 123. So there's definitely some better numbers out there if you do your shopping. Ramon here on Rangers, Angels over 8. Let's see where that sits right now as we're here live on the show. I'm showing 8s pretty much everywhere so far. And it looks to be 8s, 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 8s. 8s across the board. Okay, so there you go. That is your line report here on Tony'sPicks.com here for our picks for today, guys. Just a reminder, check out Tony'sPicks.com and miss this on the opener, guys. We are a multi-capper site showcasing our top cappers in the industry. Click the links to get to sign up for some of the hottest cappers. Right now, I'm showing off the NFL numbers. Ben is number 1 in NFL. Look at Ramon, 1,083. Hollywood Sam's doing great. Tiffany's doing monster work here in the NFL this season. We'll go ahead and check here on the baseball leaderboard, as you'll see that Mindy coming off a nice 3-0 day yesterday. Tiffany's great in baseball. I'm the top unit producer in baseball. And of course, we got our college football boards up there. And you'll see guys like Ramon coming off a winning day. Collins has been strong this year, all year in college football. Hollywood Sam as well. Ramon Scott is also on this year's leaderboard in college football. And if you're planning, as we're getting closer and closer to the NBA, just want to remind you that Ramon was a top unit producer in the NBA with us last year. So Ramon, here's somebody going to get a 1-year pass. Look at the way Ramon's been running. He's been on fire right now, so you may consider that. And we're talking about some of the features on our site. As you scroll here, you'll see the best bet. Each capper can designate 1 pick per sport per day as a best bet. That's why you'll see some of the multiple. And I do say per day because you see a Monday and a Friday best bet. They're up on the board right now. I've got one up there. Mindy has a baseball best bet, the morning steam crew with one as well. As we go into the $15 pick, you'll see here each capper can designate one of their picks as a $15 premium pick just to showcase their service to you. You'll see that Nick and Paul has one up there, Hollywood with one, I've got one, Mindy has a 15, the morning steam crew with a 15, so we got that up there. Debuting soon is our 3-pack tab. We've just added that. 3-packs are one of our more popular sellers here at Tony'sPicks.com. We're still putting the finishing touches to it because you're still seeing the featured picks in here. But this will be working very shortly here, this 3-pack. So this is something new to our site. You'll be able to see very shortly the 3-packs that are for sale because a lot of people like to buy the 3-packs. So that will be featured there on our site. So we're adding to that tab so with more and more options for you to make it easier to do your shopping experience at Tony's Picks. All right, that's going to do it here for our show, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications. We want you guys live with us. So you get the picks, and when you get them, you'll have time to get the best numbers. All right, that'll do it here. We'll be back here on Monday at 3 Eastern Time, guys, so make sure you tune in. Let's go ahead and bring our crew from today. We're going to wait goodbye to you guys. You guys have a great evening. We'll talk with you guys.